All right, let's start. All right, so the answer is the mean, everyone. So the mean is the most frequently used average. The mean is the same as the average, right? When you add the numbers and then you divide by how many numbers there are, so that's the average, right? So, okay, let's move on to the next one. All right, Angela, Uriel, Kayla, Zahid, Jennifer. Number 2. All right, so which of the following is represented by the symbol X bar? The answer is the mean, okay? So in the future, we're gonna use this symbol more often. The lowercase x with the bar above it, so that is a symbol for the mean. Those just got here, right? You get the pin, those?
No, I didn't.
You got it? Oh, you didn't? All right, I'm gonna send it to you, okay? Oh, you will send it to everyone already, those? You got it? Talk to me out loud if you got it.
I got it.
Okay, good. All right, thanks, Uriel. All right, so let's move on to number 3. All right, Jennifer is leading right now. Then Uriel, Ramon, and Sarah, Angela. All right, let's move on to number 3. Right, so the answer is deviation, and you're gonna learn about it today. So deviation is used to measure, to see how far each score is away from the mean. Okay. Or the distance from the mean, like how far each score is away from the mean. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, Uriel is leading. Sarah, Ramon, Jennifer, Alones, later, can you talk to me? Can you talk to me out loud right now so that I know that you're here? Alones, are you here?
Yes.
Did you see my email?
No.
Can you check your email later after the game, and then can you reply back to me? Okay, because I don't want to talk about it.
System processing.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it in front of the class. All right, let's move on to the next question. All right, let's move on to number 4. All right, so the answer is the mean. So the mean is the balance point in a distribution. Okay. Let us move on to number 5. All right, we still have the same people, but now we have Brianna. Number 5. All right, so the answer is the median. You should get this one right? Because you studied this for the exam, so you should get it right. Okay, so the middle point in a distribution is the median. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Right, now we have Alone's. Uriel is still leading and the same people. All right, so the answer is the median, right? The median is the middle number. Remember, it's always the middle one. So that means that is greater than 50% of the cases, and it's less than 50% of the cases as well, okay, in a data set. All right, let's check the results. Right, so we still have the same people. Now we have Zahid, Sarah, Jennifer, Ramon, and Uriel is still leading. Number 7. Right, the answer is the mode, right? The mode is the number or the score that appears the most in a data set. Right, let's move on to see the results. All right, so now we have Kiera on the list and still the same people. Number 8. All of you should get this one right if you studied for the exam. Right, so in a normal distribution, the mean, median, and mode have the same value. Yes, it is true, right? Remember, we did it. We even constructed the graph for it, and when we calculated the mean, median, and mode as well, and they were all the same. So yes, that is true. Okay. All right. So now Jennifer is leading. We have Ramon, Evelyn, Zahid, Uriel. Okay. Let's move on to number 9. All right, so in a positive skew distribution, the mean is less than the median. So if the mean is less than the median, then the median is the middle number, right, everyone? Then the mode should be to the right. Then the mode is greater than the median, because the median is between the mean and the mode. So the mode is to the right. So in this case, it is skewed left. Okay, so it should be negative skew. It's not positive, so it should be negative skew. And we did this many times already. So yeah, in this case, the highest point of the graph or distribution should be to the right of the graph, and the tail should be to the left, not to the right. So that means that in this case, it is skewed to the left, or negative skew. All right, let's move on to the next one. So Uriel is leading the same people. Let's move on to the last one. All right, the answer is true, right? In a negative skew distribution, the mean is less than the mode. So remember that if the mean is less than the mode, that means that the mode is to the right, right? The mode is the tallest bar. So if the mode is to the right, then the mode is the tallest bar on the right of the graph, and then the lower bars will be to the left, right? So in this case, it is skewed to the left, or negative skew, okay? It is the negative skew distribution. One more time, if the mean is less than the mode, that means that the mode is on the right of the graph, and which is the highest point. The mode is the highest point. Then the lower points will be to the left. So the tail is to the left. So in this case, it is skewed to the left, okay? Or it's a negative skew distribution. All right, let's see the results. That's the last question, but we have another game. Evelyn, Uriel. All right, and Zahid, congratulations.